Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's try this one. Okay. Okay, that's more like it. That's more like it, Kate. Oh, hi there, friends. Oh, I'm so glad you've come. Now you can help me choose a lovely hat. So, this one or this one? Which one do you think? Well, both? Well, okay. Let's see. Whew. Oh, you are so right. I look absolutely gorgeous, don't I, darling? You know, friends, whenever I feel a little blue or a little lonely, I like to cheer myself up by playing dress up. Sometimes putting on something pretty and extravagant is the best medicine to turn any old frown upside down. And you know what else never fails to get me into a good mood? Finding out about new stuff, because you know me, I want to know stuff. So let's see what the curiosity box has got for us today, shall we? What are these for? Oh! Do you know, friends? Let's see. Bloop, bloop. Wait a minute. They're for seeing underwater, aren't they? People like to go diving under the sea with goggles like these. This way, you get to see the magical world hidden beneath the surface of the ocean. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. But I don't see any fish. Can you? Bloop, 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 bloop. I know who can help us with that. Let's go say hi to Lara Croft. Hey, Lara. Ooh.
Oh, hey, Curious Kate.
What are you writing?
Oh, just a letter to a friend.
Well, why don't you just give them a call?
Oh, no, Kate and friends, I get so flustered over the telephone, I never say exactly what I mean or feel. Writing a letter gives me time to think about everything I want to say.
Oh, I see. And who is the letter for?
I have absolutely no idea. I just felt like getting some things off my chest. Maybe by the end of the letter I'll know who it was meant for.
Ooh, I have an idea. So why don't you put the letter into a bottle, throw it into the ocean, and then maybe it'll wash ashore somewhere and you might make a brand new friend, huh?
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun, but no, I can't pollute our oceans like that. Perhaps I can leave it in our mailbox. And whoever finds it first was supposed to read it.
Of course, Laura, that's a much better idea. We need to take care of the ocean, don't we? Because that's where all of our fishy friends live. And Laura, we were actually wondering if you could help us make some friends from the great blue yonder.
Oh, I would love that. I always love making new friends. Okay, let's see. You will need a paper plate, something to make eyes with, a pen, some glue, some glitter, some decorations, scissors, and strips of paper. Now for the fun bit.
Yay!
Okay, so you start by cutting your paper plate in half.
Okay.
Like...
Snippity-doo-dah, snippity-day. Laura is cutting the paper today.
There we go. We are going to make a nice big jellyfish today. So you can take a white paper plate and paint it. Or you can just use a colored plate like me.
All right.
Now we are going to add some glitter.
Oh, wow, I just love glitter.
So if I add some glue, Kate, will you add some glitter?
Oh, Laura, watch me make things sparkle.
Oh,
Here we
wonderful.
go.
And there we
Magic,
go.
magic,
And stunning.
So beautiful.
Okay, now we're going to add the legs. So you turn your plate around and you grab your glue stick and you take the strips of paper. For this step, you can use newspaper, string, anything you want. And you just stick it on the bottom. There we go. And once all of your legs are stuck on the plate, it'll look something like this.
So pretty.
It's starting to look like a nice sparkly jellyfish. Now we are going to add some stickers for decoration. Will you do the honors, Kate?
Absolutely, so I can just stick them anywhere I want.
Anywhere you want. Oh, lovely.
There.
And then we're going to add the eyes. Today I'm going to use these big googly woogly eyes, but you can use stickers or you can draw them on whatever you like. Will you add some glue at the back, please, Kate?
Absolutely. And
and there we go.
There we go.
And you do that one.
And balloon.
Oh, there we go. And last but not least, we should give our big jellyfish a big smile. For this, you can use a pen or a Cokie, or you can cut it out yourself. And there we go. A big, friendly jellyfish from the big blue yonder.
Oh, wow, don't you just love our new seafaring friend? Oh, thank you, Laura Croft.
Oh, you're welcome, Kate. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, I wonder what life under the sea is like. Shall we go find out if Belle the book fairy knows a thing or two about being a fabulous fish at the bottom of the sea? Let's go. Bye-bye, Laura.
Bye, Kate. Bye, friends. Come back soon.
Hey, Belle. Oh, wow, those flowers are absolutely lovely.
Hi, Kate. Hi, friends. Thank you. I was just about to sit down and have a nice conversation with them.
A conversation? Well, I don't think they'll have much to say back to you.
Oh, well, friends, that's what makes them such good roommates. They're great listeners.
Oh.
But talking to your plants is also good for them, you know. It shows them you care.
Oh, well, maybe I should try it.
Oh, of course. Come on, sit down. Say hello, curious Kate.
Oh, hello, little plant. I would just like to tell you how absolutely wonderful I think you are. Do you think it hurt me?
Oh, yes, she did.
Oh.
And it appreciates your kind words. There we go. Have a lovely day. So remember, all living things like to be spoken to with love and tenderness, just like Kate did.
Oh, and fish too, Belle. Hey?
Fish? Absolutely. Every creature under the sea wants to be appreciated, just like all of us here on the land. In fact, I have a story in my magical storybook concerning just such a character. Oh, do you want to hear it?
Oh, yes, please, please.
And Belle, you've got a special job today. You're going to help me. Now, every time you hear the word bubble, bubble, I want you to blow a long stream of bubbles, okay? Friends, you can also try it at home, because guess what? We are going under the sea.
Yay.
Ready? Many miles away, where the sea is blue, blue, and the water deep, deep, lived a crab, and his name was Crackle. Crackle Snap. Like most crabs, he had a hard red shell, small, short legs, and claws that could snap. Now, these are all things that one would expect from an ordinary crab, but Crackle Snap, he wasn't ordinary. In fact, Crackle was anything but ordinary. You see, Crackle loved to sing. He sang in his garden. He sang on the loo. He sang to his neighbours. And if given the chance, he'd probably sing to you. He'd sing very high. He'd sing very low. He'd sing to the reef wherever he'd go. His favourite song went a bit like this. Snappity snap and a clappity clap. Listen to my song. La la and a dooby-doo-wee. Come on now, sing along. Now, Crackle McSnap lived in Bubble Bubble. A beautiful town at the bottom of the sea. The trees were bright pink and the roads were made of the softest sea sand. The houses were made of coral and it glowed lilac and green and yellow at night. Bubble Bubble was a beautiful and bright town. In fact, if you closed your eyes, Bubble Bubble would sound like this. Oh, it's beautiful. It was a quiet and peaceful town, except for one noisy crab. I think you know who I'm talking about, hey, Curious Kate? Now, Crackle lived with his Uncle Claude, who ran a shell-shine business. They lived down the road from the bakery and next door to the Clam family. Crackle would spend his days singing at the top of his voice. Uncle Claude would spend his days covering his ears with his claws. And as soon as Crackle started with yet another verse of snappity snap, the clams next door would shut their shells. Crackle just wanted to share his love for music, friends, because Crackle was a very kind crab. But the creatures of Bubble Bubble, they didn't understand his music. So they didn't quite understand him. Shh, hissed, said the seahorse. For the love of coral, make him stop, croaked Brian the Blowfish. My ears are bleeding, screeched Grandma Clam. Can't a crab get some peace and quiet around here? Yelled Uncle Claude McSnap. Now, Crackle, he was a very sensitive crab, friends, and these comments made him feel bad. And despite his hard shell, he had a very soft heart. His heart was sad as he thought lots of thoughts. He thought about Bubble Bubble. He thought about the neighbors. He wondered why they didn't like his singing, why they didn't like him. And just like that, Crackle decided to never sing again. Crackle became a silent crab. The town of Bubble Bubble rejoiced! They were finally getting some peace and quiet until Jellyfish Jessie arrived. Now, Jellyfish Jessie was not to be messed with. She was the biggest jellyfish in Bubble Bubble, with long blue hair and a big wide hat. She would bounce around town, eating all the seaweed sandwiches and scaring the little fish at school. She had the stingiest sting on the reef, and everyone was terrified of her. Bouncing down the street, she'd pull out all the seaweed. She would throw shells at windows and yell at anyone who looked at her. Soon, Grandma Clam would shut her curtains. Brian, the Blowfish, would puff up in fear, and Sid the Seahorse would hide under a rock. Well, friends, you always knew when Jessie was around because you would hear this sound. Boing, splash, boing, whack, boing, oh! Eventually, all the creatures stopped coming out of their houses. The town grew silent, and the coral glowed a little less. And it seemed Bubble Bubble, had lost its bubbaloo. One morning, Crackle, the silent crab, lay in bed and he thought his thoughts, Curious Kate. He thought about Jellyfish Jessie and how Bubble Bubble had lost its bubble. He thought about how no one understood him, and he thought about singing. And then Crackle had an idea. He hopped out of bed, scuttled out the door, and right into the center of the town. Jellyfish Jessie didn't seem to notice him, as she was too busy pulling out all the trees, chomping all the mussels, and stinging the algae. This was his chance, friends. This was his chance. Crackle started to sing. Oh, snappity snap and a clappity clap, listen to my song. Sha-la-la-la-dooby-doo-wee. Come on now, Sing along. Crackle sang with all his might. He sang it high, he sang it low. He sang so the whole reef would know. Jellyfish Jessie got the fright of her life. Her eyes scrunched up in discomfort. What was the strange sound? Crackle sang even louder. Snappity-snap. Suddenly other creatures poked their heads out and started singing too. And a clappity-clap. First, just Uncle Claude, then Grandma Clam. And a snappity-snap. And before they knew it, everyone was singing along. This was all too much for Jellyfish Jessie, and she bounced away, never to be seen again, friends. The creatures went wild. They clapped and cheered and threw little Crackle up in the air. Crackle Mac Snap, the singing crab, had saved the day. I want some bubbles on that.
Ooh.
That night, as Crackle got into bed, he thought his thoughts. He thought about being brave, and he thought about his singing. And just before he drifted off to sleep, he thought that maybe being a different kind of crab wasn't so bad after all. The end, friends.
Well, that story just makes me feel like singing too.
Oh, well, I can guess who you're going to visit now.
Oh, thank you so much for a bubblicious story, Belle. See you next time. Goodbye.
Bye. Goodbye, Kate. Goodbye, friends.
Hi there, Sam. What's happened to you?
Oh, curious Kate, I was doing my morning stretches to prepare for your visit today and then I got stuck like this. Oh, could you please help me, please?
Of course.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, well, this is much better. Well, what are we getting up to today, curious Kate?
Well, Sam, the friends and I are trying to find out as much about life under the sea as we possibly can.
Oh, under the sea. Oh, well, I love going to the ocean to take a dip during the summer. You know, I've always wondered what it's like to live under the water.
Me too.
Well then let's... Let's sing it! All right, so we're going to dive into the water, and when we're under the water, we're going to swim like a fish. So the first thing I want you all to do with me is to go from the right to the left and place your hands together like this, and we're going to sway like fish under the water.
My fish is having fun.
Yeah, that looks so good. The next thing we see as we are under the water is the jumping starfish. Ooh. Yes, and the starfish jumps up and down. So first, we are going to jump up like the starfish and put our hands down on our knees again. Very good. That looks so good. So that happens 3 times. The next animal we see is a blowfish, and the blowfish blows in and out. So everyone, take your hands, place them down together like this, and bend your knees, crunch in, and then blow out. Very good. So the blowfish blows all together, in and out, in and out, in and out. Oh, you're looking very good, Curious Kate.
Thank you.
Excellent blowfish, guys. Next, we have the sea lion. And the sea lion claps. So we're first going to clap to the left, then to the right, and then to the left again, like this. All together now. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, 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 yay! And our last animal is the jiggling jellyfish. Ooh. So everyone, put your legs together like this, and we're going to jiggle with our hips. Everyone together now. 1, 2, 3. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Yes, you all look like real jellyfish. I think we are now ready to do it with
music.
Here we go. Let's swim like fish. that's beautiful fish. Here we go. First the starfish. Jump like a starfish, up and down, up and down, up and down. Jump like a starfish, up and down, deep down under the sea. Well done. Remember, next we have the blowfish, in and out. Here we go. Blow like a blowfish, in and out, in and out, in and out. Blow like a blowfish, in and out, deep down under the sea. Fantastic! Now we have the sea lion that claps. Here we go. Clap like a sea lion, clap, 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 clap like a sea lion, clap, 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 deep down under the sea. You guys look amazing. Last, we have the jiggling jellyfish. Here we go. Jiggle like a jellyfish, jiggle, 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 jiggle like a jellyfish, jiggle, 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 deep down under the sea. Whoa, let's swim. Hey, our fish.
Oh, these are the happiest fish.
Yay!
Wow, thank you, Sam. I think we would make great fish, don't you?
Oh, I mean, it certainly is a whole lot of fun.
Well, I think we need to catch a breath on dry land after all of that excitement. Thank you, Sam. Goodbye. And remember, if you get into another tangle, be sure to give us a shout, all right?
I definitely will.
Bye.
Goodbye, Curious Kate. Oh, and remember, friends, now that you know the song, practice, practice, practice. Goodbye, friends. Dun, 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 dun.
No, like this. Oh, yeah.
Oh, why, Professor, that is quite the glamorous feather boa. What's the occasion?
Oh, no occasion at all, Curious Kate. Sometimes I like to wear something flashy just to spruik up my day.
I was just saying the same thing this morning.
Really?
Oh, how I wish I brought my hats along. Then the two of us would have been looking rather elegant together.
Oh, well, no worries. Guess what?
What?
I have just the thing. Look what I found. I've got a spare one just for you. Would you like to try it on?
Oh, yes, please, Professor.
Brilliant.
Let's see. Let's see. Like that.
Ooh.
And then maybe a little bit over there.
Oh.
And how do I look?
Oh, very snazzy, Kate.
Oh, I wish you could wear a boa with every outfit.
Oh, well, sure you can. Why not?
I don't think a boa will go well with my swimming costume now, will it?
Well, I think you'd be surprised. Everything seems strange and different until someone has the courage to try it for the first time.
Oh, that would be so cool. Then we could go to fancy dinner parties under the sea.
Well, brilliant! Seeing that we can't just jump into the ocean right now, how about we bring this ocean to us?
You could do that?
Of course I can!
Oh, wow.
I'm so excited. What will we need? Let's see.
Let's see.
Right here. Oh, fantastic. What we will need, friends, is a jar or a plastic bottle. We will need some honey.
Ooh, yummy.
Some food coloring. Blue is the color of the sea. Some water. Some cooking oil.
Ooh.
And a cup for measuring and a skewer for stirring.
Ooh, quite the interesting concoction.
I know. I'll be right back, okay?
Ooh, yummy honey.
I know I also like honey. Friends, first thing you need to do is rinse your jar and make sure it's nice and clean. Now, Kate, would you pour some honey into our jar for us?
Absolutely.
Perfect. I think a perfect size would be about 2 fingers. So place 2 fingers. I'll tell you when to stop.
Ooh, it's so beautiful. Look at that lovely color.
Keep going.
Yummy, yummy.
And stop. Perfect. 2 fingers. Next, we will need our blue food coloring. And it will just 2 drops will be enough.
Let's see. Very carefully. So 2 drops,
2
right,
drops.
Professor? And bloop. Oh,
Perfect.
that looks like a lot now.
We'll wait and see. Now you can start the stirring with the skewer.
Ooh, so just stir gently.
Yes.
Like
Really
that.
mix it in so we can see the color taking
it's
over the
looking
honey.
Quite lovely. It's looking magical.
Going, Kate.
Look
You
at
really
that.
want to make sure that the honey is completely blue, or as blue as can be.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic, Kate. Next, we will need a cup of water. Kate, will you do me the honors of pouring the cup of water in for me?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. Let's see if I can do this without messing.
Of course you can, Kate. I believe in you.
Ooh, 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 ooh. All of it, in, and there we go.
There we go. And now,
A stir?
no more stirring. And now, half a cup of oil.
Uh-huh.
You can take the skewer out now
All right.
and pour the oil. There we go. As you can see, friends, the oil and the water do not mix. This is what we describe as immiscible.
Immiscible.
When they cannot mix. Next, what we will do is we'll close our jar and give it a little... Will you do it too, Kate?
A little twisty-turny. A twisty-turny.
Now put it down and we will see that there will be 3 layers. The sunlight zone, the twilight zone, and the midnight zone. See, the sea is divided into 3 totally different zones depending on the amount of sunlight that comes into the water.
Oh, wow.
And different animals live in each different layer. Like at the very top layer, you'll find things like dolphins and seaweed. In the twilight layer, you'll find shrimp and swordfish. And in the midnight layer, you'll find squid. In the big, dark, big blue.
Oh, wow. I will never think of the ocean the same way again. So many different layers, so many different types of fish, so many friends to be made.
Oh, you see, that is why it is so important to keep our seas nice and fresh and clean because we share it with magnificent animals in our big blue sea.
Oh, wow, Professor. The sea is so magical. I think that wearing a boa with your swimming costume should actually be a rule.
Oh, yes, it should.
Thank you so much for showing us the beauties and wonders of the big blue. But, friends, we need to make one more stop today. If we want to go swimming deep beneath the surface of the sea, we'll need to be strong and fit. Thank you, Professor. See you next time.
Oh, you're very welcome, Curious Kate. Bye.
Bye.
And good luck. Ooh. Ooh. Chop, chop, boop, boop.
Hey, Jim.
Who's there? Who's there? Who's
It's
there?
only me. It's only me, little old Curious Kate.
Oh, Kate, you've got to be careful. It's dangerous to wake a sleeping tiger like myself. You never know when it might pounce.
You were sleeping.
No, I was just catching some Z's, you know, in between reps. It's what I call power naps.
Well, I certainly hope you've gathered your strength for the friends and I. We need some serious exercise to get us ready to dive into the ocean. Tell me, Jim, do you like the sea?
Do I like the ocean? I do surfing, I do rowing, I do swimming, or I just catch some rays.
Well, then you'd know exactly what we need to get our flippers fit and ready.
Absolutely. All right, let's kick it, friends. As always, we are going to start with the balloon breathing exercise. All right, feet apart. Are you ready, Kate?
So ready.
Are you ready, friends? All right, let's breathe in and stretch up as big as you can and let go. And breathe in. And breathe in. Really stretch your arms. Get on your tippy toes and let go. And in. And let. And this is the last one. Let's make it our biggest breath. And let go. All right, and now we're getting it into the body. Just a light jog, a light jog. Here we go. How are you feeling, Kate?
So good.
How are you feeling, friends? Are you up off the couch? All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now, do you remember in episode 1, I taught you how to do a star jump?
Yes.
All right, so we are going to do 10 star jumps. Do you remember, friends? Feet out wide, arms up, and it's 1 and 2. Do you remember? 3, 4, 5, yes, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done, friends, and well done, Kate. Now, we're going to kick it back again. Do you remember the bear crawl?
Yes.
Okay, now we are going to do an advanced version because you guys are way too good.
Ooh.
All right, so now grab a balloon or whatever ball you have at home. What we're going to do, we're going to put that between our knees and we're going to go down like a bear. All right, and now I'm going to start by going backwards. And here I go. Bear crawl backwards.
Ooh, my balloon fell out.
And we go forward. Yes. It's okay if your balloon falls out. Just pop it back in. All right. And forward again. Let's do one more, Kate. Come on, you got it. Come on, friends. One more for good luck.
Whee!
All right. And then you can also do it sideways. Yes. Bear crawl, sideways. Yes, with that balloon. Keep that balloon, keep that ball.
Look at
yes.
that.
All
so
right.
stable. You're so stable, Jim Bunny.
Oh, stop, Kate. All right, friends. And now, second activity you can do outside. What we're going to do, we are going to take a pool noodle, if you have it, or use a broomstick. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to keep that balloon in the air. Here, Kate, take over from me. Now,
keep it.
you can ask your parents to add more balloons to make it harder for you. All right, let's see you go. Yes. Oh, you're doing so well, Kate. And then, for the really advanced friends out there, try and run with that balloon on the noodle. Oh. All right, friends, I want to see you try. Send me the videos. I can't wait to see it. All right, and now we are cooling down. We've just used a balloon, so let's become balloons ourselves.
Yes.
All right, and a big in-breath and release.
Ooh.
And a big in-breath and release. Yes. Stretch that out and release. And one more. Take an extra sip of air and release.
Ooh, that was so wonderful. I certainly feel ready to swim a few leagues under the sea, don't you, friends?
Oh, all right, my tunas. Consider yourself schooled in the business of gym and exercise.
Time to head back to the surface, friends. But before we say goodbye, you know what we need to do?
The Super Self Slogan!
Yes!
Oh, friends, this slogan is as important to get us strong as it is to lift some weights.
Absolutely. On 3, friends.
Right.
1, 2, 3. I am
loved,
I am treasured, I am friendly, and I'm kind. I'm important, I have value, I have peace of mind. I matter, I'm creative. I know that I am tough. I am loved, I'm important, I matter, I'm enough. Goodbye, friends. See you all soon.
Bye, friends.
Bye.